My videos cover 4 areas: personal development, leadership, organization, and HR management. This video is about an organizational topic.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining. I would like to talk today about organization because our companies are in constant transformation and managers and HR leaders therefore need to respond to that. And I think it is probably worthwhile stepping back a little bit and I would like to share some thoughts and some best practices that I've been able to observe in this area of organizational design. The first comment I would like to make is that, of course, organization is not only about structure. Organization is also about processes and systems, about governance, and about ways of working or the company culture. And we tend probably to look too much only on structure. We neglect the other parts, and I will therefore come back on that a bit later. But first, let's talk about organizational structure. And the starting point, of course, of any organizational project should be to have a very clear understanding of the business challenges that we need to respond to. And then on the basis of that, we will assess the different design options that can be the functional organization, the business unit organization, a geography organization, or other design options that exist, as well as the combination of those, and then we have the matrix organization. Now, what is important to understand is that there is no right or wrong organizational design option. What we actually need to check is which one would best respond to the business requirements that we have. That is the question. And to answer that question, we need to look at the strengths of each option, but also at the weaknesses of each option. And this is maybe where sometimes we go a little bit too fast. We do assess the strengths. I'm not sure if we spend always enough time to really get a very clear understanding of what the inherent weaknesses are. The reason why it is important to do so is, first of all, because on that basis we can make a more informed choice of the option that we select. But secondly, we can implement so-called counterbalancing mechanisms in order to address those weaknesses. And this is when we start to leverage on the other components of organizational design, on processes and systems, on governance, as well as ways of working. And I would like to illustrate this with an example. If we have chosen a business unit organization, then we know that one of the inherent risks is that the functional teams might weaken over time because they are fragmented. That is a very natural tendency in that organizational design configuration. If we look at marketing teams and instead of having one common marketing leader at company level, we have, of course, marketing leaders for the different business units, and maybe therefore we will not be able to recruit the most senior profiles. Also, there is the risk that these teams over time will drift apart in their ways of working, in the methodology, and that they don't cross-fertilize. That is an inherent risk of the business unit organization. The advantage, of course, is that it allows to be more focused on the specific market segments. These are the trade-offs that we need to make. But my point is that we can leverage on the other organizational design areas in order to counterbalance the weakness. And in this example, we could implement a marketing talent committee where we ensure that people from the different entities can move across and thereby continue to leverage on the options and the possibilities that the company is offering to explore different market segments, for example, and thereby grow their capabilities. This committee could also implement a common marketing training program, and instead of different entities using their own approaches, thereby helping to keep a common way of working in marketing. Also, the executive committee or the highest instance in the company where the business unit leaders are represented could decide that they will use a common process for strategic brand planning, for example. And there again, counterbalance the risk of fragmentation, of the silo effect, which would otherwise progressively over time weaken the marketing capabilities. So I hope that this shows how taking a more holistic, a broader perspective and having a very thorough understanding of the inherent weaknesses of the option that I have selected, and then combining that in order to activate the counterbalancing mechanisms can help to have an even more robust organizational design. I hope that helps.
Osium means using leisure time for reflection and introspection. That is the purpose of my videos. Please like, comment or share if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. See you soon.